Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I really had no idea where I was going with it. I just knew that I wanted to do something with neutral tones, some metallic tones. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. If you guys want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're starting off with the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Marshmallow. I've really been loving this concealer. It's just super amazing to prime the eye and especially to cut the crease, so I have been loving it. Now I apologize for my dusty palette, but this is a palette that I reach for all the time, so cleaning it and keeping it clean just becomes almost impossible. But I'm using the 35R palette from Morphe, and I'm picking up one of the shades that I love to use. It kind of reminds me of Texture from MAC, but I'm using this straight in right after concealing and building that up as my transition shade. And then I'm gonna go pick up a darker chocolatey brown. I really like this shade because it doesn't look purple. It looks like a true brown on me. Sometimes browns tend to look a little purpley, and I'm just gonna go and keep that mainly in my crease area and going back and forth until I get the intensity that I'm going for. I really had like no idea where I was going with this look, but I really like how it turned out, and I kept the rest of the video super sweet and short because a lot of the way that I do my foundation and concealing I've done in many of my other videos, so I mainly just wanted to show you guys how I did the eye makeup. So now I'm using the same concealer from Huda Beauty to create my crease. Now with the crease, you can pretty much bring up the crease as high as you want. I wanted this to look a little bit more wearable, so I didn't bring it up too high. I just made sure that when I looked straight forward, you still saw that shadow peeking through. So just really take your time with this, and the main trick is just making sure that you get both eyes as even as possible. And I like to just pat the concealer on, and then when I get towards the middle of the crease, I blend it out, and then I'm gonna go back in with that dark chocolatey shadow and blend out the edges so that we have like a nice flawless smooth blend. And then taking a makeup wipe, I'm just cleaning up the edges so everything looks nice and clean. And then I picked up Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife, and I applied that all over the lid, making sure that everything was nice and blended. Now moving on to the Hydra Liner from Suva Beauty in the shade Bakwas. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But you pretty much just use water to activate these liners. I love them. I just feel like they're super creamy. Once you get the consistency down packed, the only trick with this is that you want to be really careful as far as layering the product, because I feel like it could start to crack. So you just want to try to get it in one swoop. And I'm using MAC's 210 brush to achieve this liner, but I really like the contrast between the gold and this copper tone, so I thought that looked really pretty. So just gonna wing this out, and then I'm gonna grab my Tata lashes, of course, in the style Bambi, and we're gonna get that on to complete the eye look. And now I'm just gonna put a couple dots of Laura Mercier's Lumiere foundation in the shade Butterscotch. I showed you guys this in my last video. Lately I've just been mixing these two foundations. I really like how my makeup's been looking. For today's concealer, I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing, which is Hourglass Stick Foundation and the Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 2WO. So I grabbed a generous amount of powder, and I just like to really push it into the eye, and that really helps to keep the makeup on all day. You guys already know my Wanted To palette from NARS. Today's lip, I'm gonna use NYX Espresso and then Lovey Dovey from Kylie Cosmetics. this is the completed look that you guys loved it. So as always, please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up if you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.